Hey everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Ark Survival Evolved on our fully evolved playthrough. So in the last episode, we did some more cave diving. You guys got two back-to-back episodes. I'm sorry about the audio recording. It looks like I have it fixed. You should be hearing all kinds of craziness now. So what I did is, so I've got all the artifacts that are in the easy case for us to get. We have 4 artifacts left to get, and we're going to go over that here in just a minute. I got this T-Rex that's tamed up now. Doesn't look like it's going to be any use to us at all. Pretty sure that we've got all these stats. However, I love the white, so we might try and do something with the white later on. So I'm just going to put it over here with the rest of them for now. I'll check the stats later. I'm going to give you guys just a quick update on what's going on here today. Today is going to be a talky-ish episode, and I tried to do one of these earlier, before the previous 2 cave videos. But it didn't work out so well. I wasn't happy with it. This one I'm probably going to try and be a little happier with. So, there's this Rex. I love the white and the dark. I don't like the big green across the top. But I like the white. I'd like to try and breed it in and maybe get it with the red highlight here on Rebel. Now, I did mention Rebel in the last video. I believe it was the last video. But let me give you the update as to what's going on. So here we have... Oh, do we have 3 here? We do. We have 3 here. We have a male and 2 females of the 258th variety level for Rexes. These are the base stats. These are unmutated, as you can see. These are base stat Rexes, 426% melee damage and 8,800 health. These are the only ones that really matter. I've kind of tweaked some more here and there, but those are the stats that matter. Now, what came out of that was, well, obviously 258s, that's what we were after, but accidentally I mutated, and I think it was this one. This is kind of the same, but not quite. This has more mutations, but I'm pretty sure it's just color. 426 melee is not what it was. Rebel came out, and Rebel was a much higher level. She had a melee mutation. And I said, well, I'm going to keep that because I'm going to have it for myself. So I imprinted her. She's mine. She's spectacular. I got these for Reptile just because of the cyan color on the underbelly here and the main color. But let's have a look at Rebel. Also, I want to have a look at the oxygen value on this one. 645 is actually better than the 615 we're working with. So this is Rebel's stats right now. She's level 320. She has 31,000 health and 1,877% melee damage. She's, like I said, she has a full 100% imprint, and she's pretty baller, man. She's quick. She's agile. She's loud, and let me show you what she can do. This is unbelievable. Now, keep in mind, fully imprinted, so she's getting her rider bonus, her full, I think it's 30% rider bonus. What is it up here? H. 100% imprint is 30% damage and 30% resistance. We can take that into consideration. She is not mate boosted. She is not courage roared. This is what the babies are going to be when they go in. This is what they're going to do, something like this. 1,500 damage in one bite. Now, Mate Boost should add something like 25%, and Courage Roar should add like another 10%. So, by my quick maths, it's going to be around 2,200 damage per bite. Now, this is for the crazy bosses that we're going to be going to fight. The strongest Rex I've ever taken into those boss fights. We didn't really mutate them, we just bred them. They were nowhere near this level. I think they were like level 232s or something like that. And then we leveled them up, but they did around 800 damage per bite, and we chewed through the bosses without any difficulty at all. My super stuck, no. Rebel can do 1,500 damage a bite. She's going to be the Rex that I'm riding. I do plan on trying to breed some different color into her. I love the red across the top, and I love the black up the back. But man, it's I don't think it's going to be too much of a difficult thing. Alright, let's head inside. So, we'll go up top first. We'll go over here first. So these are our raptors that I've just been playing with them. They are base level 280. I've got 1 male and 2 females just to pop out more eggs more quickly. Stats, I don't know. It's a raptor. It's not crazy good, but a raptor with base health of 1600 and almost 400% melee is not a bad deal, right? 280th level raptors. I haven't been playing with these guys in here. I had been thinking about breeding some stuff, but, you know, we also have that Megatherium to deal with. Let's go up top. I'll show you what's been going on up here. I've got some stuff just moved around. These are our base wolves, 237. They're not super great. This one has a higher oxygen stat. I've got to try and breed it into that later on. Argies, I'm not having a whole lot of luck with. 229 is the highest level I've been able to get. And it doesn't have the weight stat or the oxygen stat, but who really cares? I mean, it's oxygen and it's an Argie. I think that's about it that happened up here. Nothing's been going on with our otters. We're still using the base level otters that I had bred and showed you guys a while ago. Okay, let's go inside. I'm going to go put this kibble away too. I had mentioned in the previous video about medical brews and things like that that I had brewed up. I have all of this kibble that's cooked up so that when we grab stuff we can just tame it, no problem. This is our fridge that I've marked as medical. I've got, like I said, all kinds of medical brews, biotoxin. I've got some soups built up and ready to go, shocking trank darts that we haven't had a chance to play with yet. Okay. Out in the breeding pen. I didn't show you guys, but you can kind of see them up there. There's Echo and Beta and that. Level 265, 266s. Those are the dimorphs. I called them the blued pack. They're all blue. Blue like midnight. And then I ended up getting another dimorph, and I bred them. And these are our base level dimorphs. They're level 260. No mutations. They are of different-ish colors. This one, I'm going to get the displays out of here. You can't really see it too well, but you can see he's blue. And this is, like I said, this is unmutated. These are base colors, base stats, base everything's 260s. Stats are amazing. Blue. We've got this one over here. Oh, this is the opposing. Another blue, and this one is red. Let me throw it down. No. Let me throw it down so you guys can have a look at it. See, it's red where the other ones are blue. I like it very much. I've been bluing them. I've been breeding them up, trying to get a better base. I don't know where the other one is. I have another one. It might be up top. We'll go have a look. On the second level of the hatchery here. Apparently I didn't prepare very well for this. There he is. And where the other ones are blue and red, this one's white. And I really like him. I really, really like him. Like if I could get the purplish colored wings mixed with this white and somehow incorporate the red and the blue in with the white, that'd be really cool. But I really like the white ones. They're pretty sweet looking. So, that's the update as to what's been going on around the base. Now, I know you guys are going to say, well, it doesn't seem like that's a lot of stuff. And you know what? You're right. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't seem like there's been a lot of stuff that's gone on. But I got to tell you guys, getting stats bred into things, mutations, stuff like that, it takes a long friggin' time, man. Oh, I also told you guys I'd show you what the Bronto can do. And here's just an example. He gets 2 tail swipes each side. And the berries are just ridiculous. And then I've just been throwing this on the ground. I've been keeping 1,000 of every berry and then just storing up the narco berries. I'm still waiting for a buddy of mine to get logged on so we can get him leveled up so he can come into the boss fights with us. I still have the Megatherium I haven't done anything with. I don't know what I'm going to do with everything that's down there. There's stegos, there's wolves, there's raptors, there's rexes, there's an Argie down there. I'm thinking I have something planned that I want to try just to see what it does, or I might just euthanize it all. I think I'm going to do the video idea. Let me know in the comments below if you guys would like to see something epic with all of those. Because I do have an idea. And Reptile thinks it's a good idea, so I might end up doing it if nothing else, just to make him giggle. But okay, in today's episode, that's the rundown of what's been going on. In today's episode, I thought we would just go over and highlight some of the things that we have left to do. So in order to do that, I thought it would be a good idea, because let me tell you what's been going on. I've been paying attention a lot more to people. Let me get zoomed out for you. Hello. Right here. I can do this. I've been paying a lot more attention to people who are seeming to be very successful in life. And the one thing that they all seem to have in common is that they have a plan, and they have direction that they're going to take, and they make lists. So I thought maybe what we would do today is we would make a list of the things that we have remaining to do so that I can be more objective to getting things done and getting us into that Overseer fight. So, he moves his lips when I'm not even moving my lips. So what I figured we would do is I have to learn an engram. And if I remember right, it's called the billboard. And should we make a metal one? Yeah, I think in wood's probably going to be good enough. What do we need? Wood thatch fiber. So I'm just going to grab a stack of this and a stack of this and a stack of this. Alright, let's get that billboard made. So here's our billboard. Oh, I have something else I have to do yet today too. I forgot. I'm good at forgetting things, guys. Please, thank you. If you guys haven't caught on to that yet, I am probably one of the most forgetful people you will ever meet. Alright, how big is this bad boy? It's a pretty decent size. Where are we going to put it? You know what we could do? We could put it right here, but that's going to block our recipes. Let's put it right here. Maybe not. Maybe right here. Yeah, I'm thinking right here. Oh, yeah. Right between those two walls like that. What do you guys think? I'm thinking it's a winner. And it's done. Okay, so can I edit you? I can. So sign text. And let's get this list of things on the go that we need to do. Alright, I had to tab out real quick here. So, number 1. More artifact. Or, no, we need... So we need more artifacts, but in order to do that... So let me explain to you... Oh, I can do this. Cancel. Inside this bin is all of the artifacts that we've collected. They are not in the order... Well, they're pretty much in the order that we collected them, but they're not in the order the way they're supposed to go. The order is supposed to go Devourer, Massive, Hunter, Skylord, Pack, Clever. And these are the ones that I have. I have those 6. There are 4 remaining. They are the Artifact of the Strong, which is in the Super Cold Cave. They are the Artifact of the Immune, which is in the Poison Cave. The Artifact of the Cunning, which is in one of the underwater caves. And the Artifact of the Brute, which, if I remember right, is also in another water cave. So, we need 4 more artifacts, but in order to do those, there is something that we're going to need. I need, first, 1.0, a Bassi. Bassi-lo. Something like that. Okay? 2. We need artifacts. And I want to do it in a very specific order. Let's do land artifacts. Because after I get the Bassi, I'm going to need to level it up before I can go and get the underwater artifacts. Now, the land artifacts are the Strong and the Immune. 3 artifacts. And that's going to be Cunning, and Brute. And it's going to have to be in that order. 4. We are going to make a run at the Brood. Brood? Question mark? Brood Mother. 5. Megapith. Something like that. I mean, I know it's probably not spelled right, guys. You can tear me apart for it in the comment section. I don't mind. And 6 is going to be the Dragon. That's what we have to do. In that order. We need a Bassi. We need the land artifacts. That's the Strong and the Immune. We need the artifacts of the Cunning and the Brute. Those are the water artifacts. I can't go and edit this. Can I? Can I edit it? If I say sign text, no, it makes me rewrite the whole thing. So, water artifacts, Cunning and Brute, Broodmother, Megapithecus, and the Dragon fight. Now, I know I have to get more Rexes, but to be perfectly honest, I'm happy with the Rexes. I'm not going to worry about mutating them any more than what they already are. I will use... I can't get through. Thank you very much. I will use Rebel as the mama, and I will pop out 19 260 Rexes. I will get them leveled up. I'll get people's saddles on them, all those kinds of things. Get the Utyrannus, and away we'll go. Oh, did we have a Utyrannus? I don't have a Utyrannus. Reptile says he's got that covered. Okay, so that's what's going to happen there. Now, let's talk about the caves real quick. Let me bring this up here. So the artifact of the immune is somewhere here, inside the redwood. And that's going to be, in my opinion, the easy one. This one right here, the artifact of the immune. The artifact of the strong, the cave entrance is somewhere up in here, in this-ish area. And I don't really know where exactly it is. But that's what I'm looking at on my map, is it's somewhere up in that area. And it is crazy cold in there, which I'm not super worried about. We've got really good fur gear. We've got our really powerful otters. The thing that worries me is everybody that I have seen do it has done it. Oh my god, a female stego. I'm going to have to tame that. Everyone that I have seen that has done it with an animal or a number of animals of some variety with them. You can't get Rexes in. You can't get much of anything in. So that's kind of what the dire wolves are for, is I'm hoping the dire wolves are going to be strong enough to help us out with that. Guys, you're going to get a bit of a taming experience in this too while we talk. So, I had been thinking aloes. I'd been thinking about aloes, but I think that's going to be too much work. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I'm getting kind of burnt out on the island. I enjoy the island. I do. I love the island. It's all in all probably my favorite map. But I'm getting really to the point where I'm ready to move on with the series. There we go. And the island is just about done for me. Let's get this thing tranked out, just to see if we can get some better stuff. But so yeah, I'm just about done on the island. So I don't really want to go and try and find super high level aloes and breed them up and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna try and do it with bred up, maybe even mutated wolves. Because I have some wolves, they're not great, but wolves are a lot easier to find than high level aloes. And I can move them around a lot easier. Can I reload the bow? Thank you. So that's probably what's going to happen there. Why am I getting such low hit numbers? There we go. That was a headshot. That one didn't hit at all. Oh, and it's down, it's down, it's down. I don't know what it needs for kibble, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, I'm going to try and do it with wolves, and none of these caves I feel very confident in doing on my own. I've never been to the underwater caves. I've never been into... Well, I've been into the Cave of the Immune, for the artifact of the Immune, which is in the Redwood, which is basically what we always referred to as the Poison Cave. Alright, homie, you do you, bud. You see that, guys? Look, he's like doing a headstand kind of deal. I'm like unbelievably falling everywhere. But yeah, so I've been in that one. I can tell you it's crazy. I would really like to go in there with a Beelzebufoo, one of the frogs, but I haven't been able to find a high level one. Also, what do I need here for stego? Kibble. Stego is probably regular, right? It says regular here on the sign. I just got my phone out. I'm just grabbing my taming calculator here. Yeah, regular kibble. It says I'm going to need like 13 of them. So let's grab like 15 regular kibble here. 15 regular kibble, and we'll go drop that on. So yeah, that's the one that kind of worries me. The frozen cave worries me more. The underwater caves, I think our Bassie's going to be able to handle it. I've seen a lot of people do it a lot of different ways. The easiest way, I think, for me to do it, if I was doing it solo, would be on a Bassie. So I'm going to prepare to do it as if I'm doing it solo on a Bassie. So that's what's going to be in probably the next episode, is more water stuff. I know it's been a while since we've been there, but we'll be heading over to the beach house, probably grabbing our ichthy, or maybe we'll take Barry, because Barry is very, or not Barry, Alan is very handy for removing the stingrays from a Bassie, and then we can get up and tame it. I'm not quite sure what we'll do there yet, but we'll figure it out. So that's the update as to the Bassie and the artifacts. What else did we have here? The boss fights, I mean, I'm kind of excited for the boss fights. I've done them a number of times. I haven't quite done them like this, though. Not with such powerful stuff that was normal. I've done it with spawned-in stuff. I've done it with other things that we've tamed, but they haven't been as powerful as this. Like, the time that we fought the dragon, we all just died. Like, there was nothing we could do. We couldn't handle its breath attack. It was nasty. It was horrible, and it was game over. I think these Rexes are going to be able to handle it, especially with the saddle that we've got, which I don't know if I've ever shown you guys, but it's a crazy amount of stuff. It's like 5,000 somethings. Let's have a look at it. It's, yeah, so 2,711 fiber. That's nothing. We've got our tickle chicken. 5,000 hide each. That's rough. And 677 metal. Now, we've got all kinds of narcotics. The metal's not a big, huge deal. I've got a bunch of metal in there. I've got a bunch of metal to cook up in here. And some gasoline. And it makes it that the Rexes are very, very powerful. I do have one of them that I crafted up on Rebel. Now, the one that's on Rebel, I've also dyed up. I love the dye job on it too, man. It's super cool. The one that's on Rebel is 73, and if I remember right, the one that's in the Fabricator, or the Smithy, is only like 71, but I have some points put into crafting skill, which I think is making a big difference. Well, it's obviously making the difference there. So that's that. I think that's all the updates that I have. What I can tell you is I've decided that when we go from this map or any other maps into the next map, the only thing that we're going to be taking with us for gear is nothing. Like we're going to take no gear, but I am going to take our best blueprints, because the whole idea is that we're building up this super survivor kind of deal so that we can go from map to map and have the best experience. So when we get to Extinction, it's just game over for the world. The dinos, I'm going to be keeping the base pairs and probably bringing the base pairs with us, but I will not be using the base pairs until after we get a tame of that variety. So no Rexes until we get Rexes, stuff like that. And the only reason I'm going to bring the base pairs is so that we can have them to continue with. My lips are still moving. I'm not talking. I'm going to be bringing actual dinos with us. I will be bringing 3 dinos. I'll be bringing them in as soon as we spawn in. We're going to take them with us. Not including, guys. Hello. Not including the otter. I'm not counting the otter as one of the 3. I am going to bring 3 dinos with that is not the otter to be able to assist in the next map. Now, it's just the way I want to do it. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is probably bring Alan, probably bring a Stego, and something else. I don't know what. And I'm going to bring their saddles with as well. I'd like to bring Rebel, but I don't think I'm going to use her until after we get to that point. Otherwise, it's just going to be too much. It's not going to be fun to watch. So I'm going to have blueprints. I'm not going to be able to just have armor on me to make it super easy. Otherwise, I could just do a cluster series, and that would make it so much simpler. Because, I mean, I've got a base. It's decently established. I have a nice big dino pen. I've got all this stuff. I could just transfer back and forth and pick up dinos and whatnot. But it's not quite the way I wanted to do it. So I'm probably going to bring the dimorph. I don't know. I want to bring something that's going to make it so that we can survive. So I'm going to bring the Stego for sure. It's going to help us survive and get berries and cactus and all this other stuff. Everything that we're going to need, the Stego will help us with. I want to bring something to help us gather meat that's going to help big time. So I was thinking one of the raptors, but I'm thinking Alan would be super handy. Maybe not on Scorched, but maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I will upload Alan. We'll see what happens. Might probably just be a raptor. Or a wolf, I'm not sure. I don't want to bring a flyer. I want to catch them there. But that's it, guys. That's the update. I don't really have anything else to go over with you guys. I'm kind of stuck in limbo, to be perfectly honest, waiting for things to happen. And by that, what I mean is This is actually a pretty cool shot. I'm gonna grab that. Thank you very much. There's the screenshot. I'm kind of stuck waiting for things to happen. And people to be online, because there are people that I'm waiting to play with. They don't have as much time as I do. They want to experience this stuff. I told them I would bring them with, and you know, it's not holding me back. It is, but it's not, and it's for friends, and it's certainly worth it. We should go check that stego real quick. But that's it, guys. That's all I've got for a video for today. Like I said, I'm waiting on stuff, waiting on people. I'm going to go out into the wet, wild, wander, and tame up a Bassie. I need a drink of water. And that's going to be the next episode. But that's it for today, guys. Thanks very much for coming to hang out with me. We definitely did the thing, in my opinion, that's going to help me stay more on track by putting up the sign and getting organized that way. Having a list, a to-do list, helps out big time. Ask any super successful person. They'll tell you that a to-do list super helped them. Well, at least everyone that I've seen. But thanks very much, guys. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. GG's, everybody.